Hi, and welcome to Three Questions with. Got my buddy Paul Falewicz with us. We're going to talk a little bit about reviewing your expenses in today's segment. Hey, Paul, welcome to the show.
Thanks, Kevin.
So, Paul, really challenging times. I've been on the phone, video chatting with clients, and they're scared. For a lot of people like myself, right now there's zero revenue. I'm thinking now might be the time to take a look at our expenses and say, hey, is there a way for me to try to control some of these expenses going forward? What do you think?
I think that's very important. I think you should have been looking at them way before this pandemic happened. However, now more than ever, because if you're going to be having less revenue coming in, less money than your bank account, you want to make sure that the expenses that you are spending money on are 100% needed, or maybe even ramp it up to 110% needed. If it's not needed, there's really no reason to spend it right now. We're in very uncertain times, and you want to make sure that you want to sustain your business through these uncertain times. However, you need to make sure that you are able to come out on the other side and you are able to recover and get back going once everything kind of gets back to normal.
Paul, as you know, in your business, helping people manage their finances for businesses, a lot of times we have friends that don't put any effort into their finances. It's I have money in the bank, so everything's okay, type of mentality. But now, even looking at what your revenue sources are, in anticipating that some clients may stop using your services. So in addition to expenses, we also should be projecting our revenue to see if that's going to be solid.
Yeah, I mean, I think again, all this stuff should have been done well before all this happening, but now is the perfect time. You have a little bit extra time to sort of go through that, figure out what's working for you, what's not working for you, where your money's coming from, where it's not coming from, and maybe spend the time where it's coming from. This is a time where, there is going to be a lot of businesses that are down. However, there's going to be a lot of businesses that are up. So if you can capitalize on that, you should capitalize on that as much as you can. And if you can't capitalize on it, then, have a wait and see and figure out how to sustain this through this time and then be able to come out on the other side stronger than ever.
So, Paul, if people need help trying to figure out their finances, how can they reach out to you? So can you work with people to take a look at their cost structure, their revenue, and help them, guide them through these difficult times?
Yep, I've been having discussion with all my clients and some other potential clients at the moment, kind of strategizing what we want to do, what they want to do, and sort of kind of a best practice right now to be able to get through this. It's not a one size fit all for every single industry, so you might need to do different things depending on which industry you are in, but however, there are some simple ways to make sure that you are keeping track of what's going on. It's there. And I've always said that, I asked that 5-year-old question, why? Why do you have that expense? So if you can't answer that question, that expense is probably something that could be taken off right now and then be able to figure out what you're going to need to be able to sustain yourself going forward.
Makes sense. Paul, how can people reach out to you? How can they learn more?
I got a website on Succentrix.com/Paul Falewicz, on Facebook at Succentrix Billerica, and also on LinkedIn as well. So all the social media out there everywhere that you want to find me.
Paul, I really appreciate you taking a few minutes to jump on the show with us. And as always, thanks for being my friend.
Thanks for the time, Kevin.